I asked you what your favorite basic EX out of Celestial Guardians is, and an overwhelming majority picked Wishiwashi. We are here in the deck profile, and I can't lie guys, I've actually been having a ton of fun playing this deck. It's just so quirky, I love it. But moving into the cards, we do have 4 copies of Wishiwashi, 2 of the regular. With its move Call for Family, you get to put 1 Wishiwashi or Wishiwashi EX from your deck onto your bench. It's random, but it's very good in helping build up your Wishiwashi EX. Its move School Storm, it's 3 energy for 30 damage base, but for each Wishiwashi you have on your bench, it does an additional 40 damage. So if you have 1 Wishiwashi, it's doing 70, 2, it's doing 110, which is already massive, and 3, if you have the entire squad out there, this thing's hitting for 150 damage. It is putting in some work. I do have a splash card in here in the form of Origin Form Palkia. I did think about running a Drampa instead of Origin Form Palkia, but I thought having another basic water Pokemon was better for the overall synergy of this deck, especially with some of the trainer cards that we're playing. But this is your answer to Oricorio. Oricorio, I'm not gonna lie, it destroys Wishiwashi. So you need to have an answer for it outside of some trainer cards, and this is what you're gonna be using to attack it and take it out. But moving into our trainer cards, I am running 2 copies of Pokeball. I am running 2 copies of Fishing Net. In case you don't know, you put a random basic water Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand. So this is what I'm talking about, one of the synergies. This is also most likely going to be played to get a Wishiwashi back from the discard pile to have our big boy Wishiwashi hitting for massive damage. This is probably the only deck you're going to see this card in too. You might see it in a Gyarados or a Palkia or a Manaphy, something like that, but this is probably the only deck you're going to see this card. I am running 2 copies of Professor's Research. I did decide to run 2 copies of Misty, specifically because of I chose Palkia instead of Drampa. If we do run up into Oricorio, we need to get Origin Form Palkia online as soon as possible, and getting a few lucky coin flips will hopefully help with that. I do have 1 copy of Cyrus in here, 2 copies of Irida. Irida heals any Pokemon that has a water energy on it for 40 HP. We do have 1 copy of Red to do an additional 20 damage to EX Pokemon, so you can knock out a Solgaleo that doesn't have a cape with your Wishiwashi fully powered. I'm just saying. Then we also have 1 Sabrina, 1 Leaf to try and switch out some injured boys, and then we also have one of the new immersives, Guzma. You discard all Pokemon tools attached to each of your opponent's Pokemon. So if you do go up to Solgaleo, he's got a cape on, he's got 190 HP. You play this, he switches in, you can play a red next turn and then attack for 170 damage, knocking it out. It works, it's synergetic, but that is the deck. But real quick, before we hop into some battles, I just want to say that this is the first true community-driven Pocket video that I've made like this. I put a poll up on YouTube, and you guys voted for Wishiwashi, and now we're here, and a lot more people actually showed up than I thought were even going to see it, so that's pretty cool to see. I plan on doing some more stuff like this in the future, so keep your eyes peeled. If you voted in the poll, comment down below, let me know who you voted for. And if you're new here and you want to get in on the action, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future posts or video. Now that all that's out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into some battles. Alright, here we go. We are going second. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Going up against Dark. Gee, I wonder what this is going to be. And we only have Palkia in our hand. Alright, sure. First battle of the video. Let's see if we can win with Palkia. I doubt it, but we can try. I definitely doubt it now. Jeez. You just got everything, don't you? Negative. Minus 20 from attacks. Good for you, bro. Good for you. Is that the wall for Darkrai decks now? Alright, well, I'll use both of my Pokeballs. We'll get the Wishiwashis. There's one. There's the Z-Second. Alright, we've got both EXs, too. And then, hope and a prayer. Misty, I swear to everything, Misty. For once in your life, be good to me. I hate this card. Please, Misty, be good to me. Thank you. You know what? You know what? You were good to me. You were good to me. I can't complain. I didn't say I wanted to. I didn't say I wanted to. You gave me the 1. Thank you, Misty. Thank you for the 1. We're turning over a new leaf in 2025. We're like halfway through the year, almost. Oh, no. Alright, well, I mean, we're doing pretty solid work. We're gonna go ahead. I mean, it's either gonna be 40 or 100. And we do 20 back to ourselves. Darkrai is gonna do 80. Or, excuse me, 20. Oh, gee, you got another wall in your deck. Typical Darkrai player, walling up behind some big beefy boys like the coward you are. Irida, hey, I can use you. Matter of fact, I am gonna use you. Man. We're gonna draw both Wishiwashis. You know what'd be nice? A heads right here. We got a tail, of course we did. Alright, cool. Glad that happened. More energy for your Darkrai. This is exactly how I planned for it. Alright. Nothing you're going to be able to do. Pass the turn back to me. And then I'm finally going to take out this first Regirock. I know... I know I'm complaining a little bit, but this is actually pretty good for us. It lets us build our Wishiwashi EX and draw into the other one. So... Let's see, he's got 2 there. I do have a red in my hand. We're definitely going to need a Wishiwashi or some way to draw into Wishiwashi here very soon. Because doing 100 damage, or doing 110 damage isn't going to be too great against the Darkrai. We would like to have all the boys out to play so we can just smack them for 150. Though we can get him close. We're going to be able to get him down to 130. But I imagine he will switch out. Well, we got a Cyrus to deal with it, so... I don't know, I think we might be pretty alright. Because he can only hit for 80. Jeez, bro, you're just putting all your energy on Darkrai, huh? I don't know why you didn't put that on the Strudel. At least get something in the back. Because you know Wishiwashi's coming forward. And he's gonna hit you pretty big. And you better hope this draw is not a Wishiwashi. Otherwise, you're out of here, brother. You're out of here. We got a Sabrina. I mean, we put the damage on the Darkrai. We 100% put the damage on the Darkrai. I go ahead and red. I'll red now, too. We'll just hit you for a solid 130. So you're gonna have to run away. Or, you know, it's gonna be over. So your choice. Do you wall up to save the Darkrai? It's crazy we're beating a Darkrai deck. I don't think he can win this. 80 damage isn't enough. He doesn't have energy for anything else. And we got a Cyrus in our hand. Rocky Helmet's not going to do anything. How much you want to bet? If he concedes as soon as I play this Cyrus, you have to subscribe. If he concedes as soon as I play this Cyrus, you have to subscribe. Sabrina! I mean, I'll go into this Wishiwashi. You've already played your energy. I mean, what was this? Oh, baby! Big Daddy damage. He might have rage quit already. He might have rage quit already. Because now we can drop our other Wishiwashi. Now we can Cyrus. He's waiting for him to return. I'm taking this as he's already rage quit. But we're at least going to be able to hit for the true power of Wishiwashi EX. Taking out Darkrai, bro. That is awesome. This deck is so... it's so weird, but it's so much fun. Alright, here we go. Going up against Ultra Ball this time, and we are going first again. Can we get Lucky Misty? Can we get a Lucky Misty? Can we get Lucky Misty? We do have a Wishiwashi EX out front. We're going up against Metal. Gee, I wonder what deck this is. I was wrong. I saw the card sleeves and saw the energy. I was not expecting Dialga to pop up. I mean, we're just going to go ahead and go through the motions. Pokeball first, get another Wishiwashi. Or the Palkia, that's fine too. Well, that's, yeah, sure. And then Professor. That is the bad thing about playing another card outside of Wishiwashi, but unfortunately it's so important that you have to play something to go up against Oricorio, is it's not as consistent as you would like it to be, but it's still pretty good. It still comes through. It does work. Seeing what he does, he Pokeballed. Nice for him. There's a Cosmog. Okay, so maybe I was right. You just are playing gods. You're just playing with gods, bro. You're just playing with gods, bro. That would have been crazy if that was a Lucky Misty. I can't do anything right now. And he's going to start ramping up. And I don't like that. Oh, man. I don't think we really do anything with the cards in our hands. He can't do anything. I think it's fine dropping the Wishiwashis. We're obviously not going up against an Oricorio, so we don't really need to drop the Palkia. We'll just put the 1 energy and pass. Dialga's so good for ramping energy, especially with metal decks, dude. Because this is 1 attack, and look, he's already going to have Solgaleo. Fully charged Solgaleo. Fully charged Solgaleo. Oh, I didn't realize he was 180 HP. Maybe because every time I see him, he's already attacked. That's why I thought he was at 170 in the profile or list or whatever. What are you doing, buddy? You know you're gonna Metallic Turbo and stack your Solgaleo. So you just want to hit for 50? Okay, dude, whatever. Like that really, like, was that even necessary? I mean, there's a Misty. I think it's important. I do think it is important that we Irida here instead of Misty. So he goes back up to 160. They can't. That puts Dialga out of range. We might be able to get a lucky draw with a red. We might throw Misty down on the Wishiwashi in the back and just put turn energy on the one up front. Of course, he's going to come forward. Solgaleo, man. It is crazy if you do it right. This is 120. He's going to do 70 back, or 10 back to himself, drop him down to 110. I mean, okay, sure, dude. Whatever. We'll just do the plan backwards this time, I guess. Hopefully Misty will be lucky for us. She'll come through and be very nice for us. Not that it's really going to matter. Would be nice to get something. Alright, Misty, come on. Do your thing. There's 1. Give me 3. Thank you, Misty! Thank you, Misty. You are so good. I'm so glad I didn't drop that Palkia down, because now we can just hit for a solid 150, and we'll be able to hit for 150 next turn as well. We're in a good spot. We're in a better spot than we were 5 seconds ago, and we got 2 fishing nets in hand. So we'll see what he does. I imagine... Oh, he decided to save Solgaleo. Ew. Sorry. I don't like Rayquaza, man. I love the Pokemon, but the card in this game, I just don't like it, dude. Go ahead and hit me for 100. You're gonna lose. If you hit me for 100, you're gonna lose. Alright, well. Big boy Wishiwashi moves forward. He's probably thinking, oh, he doesn't have the answer. I sure as heck do. And there's a Cyrus too, so I could take out your Solgaleo right now, but instead, I'm going to take out the Dialga. Because at this point, Dialga is more of an issue than Solgaleo is. And just like that, baby, we are back. Just like that, baby. 150 damage, knock out this Dialga. Don't mess with the fish, boy. Get out of here. Now move Rayquaza forward so I can Cyrus your Solgaleo. Come on. Which god? Which god is gonna go down to the fish? I mean, I could just Oko Rayquaza too. But I think it's more poetic if I knock out Solgaleo. Are you gonna concede? Because you know I'm hitting for 150. You don't have another Sabrina, do you? There he is! Victory! We beat the gods! Alright, here we go, our third and final battle. We are going second. That is fine. Going up against fire, it's nice to have type advantage. I'm looking at my hand, though. It's not horrible. Not horrible. Starting with the Wishiwashi EX out front. See what they're playing. Cubone? That's not fire. You lied to me. Was the Alolan Cubone's fire, though, right? And it's Bone Ring. Can that do? That's 140, right? Potential 140, or is it 160? I guess we'll find out here soon. Litten. Cubone. Alright. Well, I mean, if everything goes to plan, we're gonna have some guys. There's a Wishiwashi. There's a fishing net. So we should be able to have every Pokemon in our deck in our hand here now. There's the other Wishiwashi. Here's the other Wishiwashi, hopefully, or Palkia. I keep forgetting Palkia is in here. Alright, well, I mean, we'll drop the energy and end our turn. They should be able to attack first. Oh, it's 3 energy. God, that's just such a cool card. Incineroar. Ooh. What's putting the energy on Marowak. Okay. Let me just look at this real quick. This Marowak's such a cool card, by the way. He's flip 2 coins, 70 for each, and then Incineroar. What's he do? Fire Fang for 30 to burn. And then if he has damage on it, he does an extra 60 damage. So that's 100. That's a lot. Man. Okay, well, first things first, I'm the realist. We're gonna Professor's Research. We got our other Wishiwashi. This is pretty good. We'll go ahead and drop the energy there. He doesn't have any way to attack the bench. So we're just gonna go ahead and bring the boys out. We're just going to bring the boys out. Doesn't have an Oricorio. We're not worried about that. We're going to go ahead and end our turn. See where he drops his other energy. Because we're hitting for 150. Yeah, I was going to say. He's probably going to put it on Incineroar. Incineroar is going to be able to do 50, right? What do I do here? I was thinking about doing a Sabrina, but what is he going to Sabrina into? You know what I mean? So we're just going to go ahead and take out the Marowak. Just go ahead and get rid of that altogether. 170 damage. If we get a red, we can take out his Incineroar. So, yeah, he's moving forward the Incineroar. He's going to do Fire Fang for 30, and it's going to burn Wishiwashi. But unlike the video game, I'm not going to lose attack. Well, it's just burn for 20 every turn, right? That's all it is? No. Pokemon checkup? Oh, look at that. Look who healed from burn. Look who got healed. Look at that. It's a modern day miracle. We're going to air it and just, you know, heal almost all the way back up. We're going to build the other Wishiwashi, because why not? And then we're going to smack this dude for 170. Incina who? Incina who? He can always retreat, though. You can hit me for 140. He conceded! GG's, bro. You don't mess with the fish. Alright guys, we are back here in the recap, and I know I've said this a lot, but I have had so much fun playing this deck. Wishiwashi is just so quirky, dude. I love it. Big boy Wishiwashi EX being able to hit for 150 damage to smack some things around definitely helps too. This is a very good going second deck, getting that energy initiative and being able to come in and just have the entire squad show out. I will say that this would probably be a lot more fun in a more so like controlled environment, you know, not in PvP, not ranked, like playing with your friends, and I would recommend just playing the Wishiwashis. Origin Form Palkia does get in the way a little bit, but in the current state of the game, the current meta, having to prepare for Oricorio in every matchup, you have to have a card like this in every deck that you play now. But this has been a ton of fun. Thank you guys so much for voting on the poll and getting it here. If you made it all the way through, comment down below, let me know what other decks you'd like to see, and until next time, this has been Griefus saying later.